So we've always been gardeners, and we chose this spot because it's pretty visible. We're on the corner, so we have lots of walking traffic, and we're close to the school, so we have lots of kids coming through, walking to school every day, so we wanted it to be educational as well. So, and to be honest, this was an area that needed some love. So it was kind of a win-win. We've been working on this for probably 10 months, so with looking up all the different plants we wanted to use and coming up with the timeline, and so this is where we're at. So
Molly found this grant idea, so it's nice the city would support such a project that we wanted to do anyway, and the grant, along with some financial assistance, it gave us resources for finding the nurseries where we could get native plants, and how to work with the native plants. So it was kind of a motivating factor too, to have the grant. It supplements us a little bit financially, and we can find out a little easier on getting the resources to put in these plants. So
it's been a lot of fun. I think it's been a bigger project than we anticipated. That's okay. It kind of goes with the territory. Yeah, it's been really fun to watch the whole thing from scratch and to where it is now, and we've gotten a lot of really positive feedback from our neighbors because they've been with us on the whole journey, and they've been asking us lots of questions too. So I think that's kind of one of the points of the project, is to educate people. So it has been a lot of work, a lot of quality time together out in the sun.
You see that they're just kind of budding. A lot of them are starting to bud, and will be flowering pretty soon, but you can see certain insects they're buzzing around and kind of checking it out. They know what these plants are, and we're seeing a lot of variety. Different bees. We're starting to see some butterflies. We're seeing some hummingbirds around. So when these do flower, they'll be well utilized, I'm sure. We eliminated some lawn to do this, so there's the lower maintenance issue is nice, and just looks a lot nicer just overall as well. So I used to not even think we could do native plants, that like you see them in the wild, and that's where they're meant to be, but they're the reason why the wild looks so nice when you go out to on a trail somewhere and the native plants are in bloom, and they look so good. It turns out they're really pretty easy to work with, and a native plant is meant to be here in this climate, and utilized by the native insects that come to them for pollen and nectar, and they bloom at the time that those insects need them. They need less maintenance. They require less water. You don't have to put down weed killer around them. It's pretty much a win-win. So, and that the city would support us in putting that right here in a neighborhood is even better, I think. So
I'm super excited about. We only have 2 of them, but it's this rattlesnake master. Yeah. Because I had never heard of it before, and there's some history behind it with the Native Americans, and so I thought it was really cool that we would add that to our garden. I've never had that before in a garden, so I'm excited to try that one.
Yeah, most people we never heard of it, and no one we've ever talked to ever heard of it either. And we're like, that's a really neat plant, and it's different. But there's all the variety. There's aster, there's sweet black-eyed Susan, and wild bergamot. And then the grass is a native prairie grass, purple love grass. It's another one we've never heard of. And we even put in a couple of thistles.
I would say go for it. I think it's a great opportunity. I think it's a great project. I think one of the beauties is that you can make it your own. So if you want to make it big or small, I think you can just make it your own. And there's lots of resources. So you can find help along the way wherever you can. We would be more than happy to help people. I mean, we're just babies right now too, but I mean, we've learned a lot of stuff along the way, but we're happy to help, and it's exciting. It's something really fun to do, and it's great for the community, and I would just like to really see this continue to flourish all around Rochester. So.